Hi, this is Ray Edwards once again from AutoResponderEmailSecrets.com, and in this session I want to talk about how to maximize your email marketing click-through rates, or CTR. Now first we need to define what we mean by click-through rate or CTR, since different companies may use a slightly different metrics to calculate this factor. Now the click-through rate is the measure of the number of unique clicks divided by the number of emails sent. So if you send 10,000 emails out and 1,500 subscribers clicked on any one link in the email, then your click-through rate would be 1,500 divided by 10,000 times 100, which will equal to 15 or 15%. Now the click-through rate is one of the most commonly used benchmarks for the success of an email campaign. The goal of an email is to get a response from the recipient, which usually involves clicking a link to a website and eventually making a sale or getting some other desired action. It's not difficult to see how the CTR would therefore be closely tied to conversion rate. Now before we can look at how to improve your click-through rate, we need to first consider some factors that contribute to the overall click-through rate. These factors should be taken into consideration within the overall strategy of improving click-through rates. Number one, the email content. Now, an email containing a newsletter would see a different click-through rate to an email with a sales promotion. Beyond this, if you send out the first few paragraphs of a blog post or an article with a link to the remaining part of the article, then you'll expect a higher click-through rate because the email is incomplete without reading further. Secondly, the subscriber base. An email sent to your customers should see a higher click-through rate than an email targeted at your general prospects. Thirdly, message targeting. If your message is not relevant to your subscribers, then your click-through rate would suffer. List quality would be influenced by how you acquired your subscribers. Now, number four is the send frequency. If your subscribers think that they are receiving emails too often, then your average click-through rate would drop. You have to test how often you can send email campaigns without annoying or marginalizing your subscriber base. Number five, the number of links. The more opportunities you give your subscribers to click on a link, the more likely they would click on one of those links. So to improve click-through rate, you must first consider how you are building your list. What are you promising your prospects that opt in at your websites? Are you delivering what you promise? Also, if you are using pre-checked boxes so users can unknowingly be subscribed to your list, then when they downloaded a software or sign up for a related product, this practice can reduce your list quality. The bottom line is that if you are building your list in ways that would collect emails of people who are not interested in your product or service, then whatever you do after this to improve your click-through rate would be pointless. So before your subscribers can even click on a link in your email, they must first read the subject line of the email. This means that your subject line must provide enough motivation for your email recipients to first open the email. The subject line should build curiosity and promise some benefit for reading further into the body of the email. Now, in addition, the design and layout of your email gives either a negative or positive impression about your content. If text and pictures are so confused that the reader doesn't know where to click and which is a clickable text and which is not, then your click-through rate would definitely suffer. What's more, you should include a link for each paragraph or two and make it clear what you want the reader to do. Use clear and simple directions such as click here, download here, go to this web page now. Simply because the link is clickable doesn't mean that they would click on it. This brings us to another important factor. You need to give the readers a reason and incentive to click on the link. Let them know what benefit they can expect when they click on the link. Would they get a special discount? see some weird pictures of your boss at last year's Christmas party, be able to download a special podcast for free that others had to pay for. So the more striking and valuable the offer, the more click-throughs you'll see. Tell them why and they'll click. Now some readers may want to wait for another reading of your email before they take action. And that's why you want to build urgency into your call to actions. Now most subscribers' inboxes are already filled with both wanted and unwanted messages. And the likelihood that they would come back to your email is very slim. If they don't act right away, then most likely they would never get a chance to do so again. That's why you must give a compelling reason, such as a limited offer or time for this special deal, so they can act on first reading of your email. Now, click-through rate is not a perfect gauge of your email campaign success, but comes close to showing how effective your email content and design are in getting your readers' response.